Ladies and gentlemen, all the viewers of North America, I had the pleasure of speaking with Regina Khan, who's the director of Section 108. Now it's time for the female protagonist. Let's put our hands together for Regina Cassandra. Regina, you're doing wonderful. There you go. She gives a self-applaud. I love
No
that.
one has to put their hands
There
together,
you go,
so I
there
thought
you
might
go.
as well.
There you go. But tell us something. Your incredible dream journey going on right now for you. Rocket Boys, loved Farzi, and then Jawaz. Wow, what are you doing? You're creating ripples in the industry.
Oh wow, thank you. That feels really nice when you put it like that. But the way I look at it is, I'm doing the same thing that probably everyone in my industry is doing. Every other actor, actress, trying to hustle it and trying to make it, trying to prove their talent, I guess, and trying to better their talent also. So I think I first of all very blessed to have had Rocket Boys as my first OTT show. I think it was an utter privilege to be a part of that
Playing
show.
Mrs. Sarabhai, that was not
Yes.
an easy job.
Not
Did
at all.
you train for dance or,
I did not have a choice. If I didn't train, I was not going to be able to pull off
that off?
Renalani Sarabhai. Just the way she carries herself. And she's a pioneer in classical dance and not just
Did you study
Bharatanatyam.
about how they met and their love and,
She'd written a book,
Okay,
which I'd read, and also there are a lot of stories that you could get off YouTube. I've seen her dance performances, and the love between Vikram and Mrinalini was very, they were very witty people, and it was very fun and refreshing.
There you go.
We obviously did tweak it here and there a bit, but we still maintained that whole freshness.
So if you had to choose a project out of these three, I know you've done tremendous, amazing work. Your Tamil and Telugu fans are like crazy in the US, man. They love you.
I love
She's
them
got
too.
magic. She's got magic about her. Because, I'll be very honest with you, there's a lot of competition that you're dealing with here in Mumbai. And you come from a part of India where Hindi is not the first language. So how do you face that challenge, that competition?
So I've been in the if everything started bothering me, I don't think I'd be able to stand here today. And also, I mean, it's not. And having said that, it's not like things don't bother you. I think it's just about how you get over it and let it go. But having said that, it's a lovely journey that I've had over the last almost 2 decades now. Of acting and doing Tamil films and Telugu films and Hindi films and all of that, and I see how even 7 years ago, let's say pre-OTT,
I love the way she said pre-OTT. It's like an era, man.
it has to be now, right? I mean, it's falling into that. It's falling.
You're right. So, sorry.
No, not at all. Not at all, Monty.
Pre-OTT. you were
Yes.
saying.
So pre-OTT era, there were not too many people who wanted to cast South Indians, and it was so hard for a South Indian actress to find her footing in over here. I mean, some of the girls over here itself, it's so difficult, and like you rightly said, the competition.
Devi, I mean, come on, man.
Yeah.
What a legend.
I know, right? And you can't make too many of that.
You can.
Yeah, but today there's so many of my counterparts like Rashmika and then Samantha and so many others who are now doing Hindi films, Kirti Suresh, and it's so beautiful.
Tamanna Bhatia, she does a lot of South.
That's how it has always been. So if you don't know about the South, we've always had heroines coming from the North. So it's a thing that happens. But when it comes to the North, it's really difficult for a South Indian to find her footing as a girl. And I think that has changed so much and I've seen the change. It's not like I started acting like a year ago, 2 years ago, and I've just come into this. I have seen how I've been viewed as an actress, as a South Indian actress, or as a South Indian over here. And I'm so glad to see that evolution.
I think it's all about intelligence. I think you're a very intelligent person, well-read, educated. You pick up the script well. You know how to, resonate in front of the camera. So I think all that matters. It doesn't matter. Your language is probably secondary. So, I would love to talk to you for an hour, but I think she wouldn't let me. She's very limited. Yahi hota hai Bollywood mein, ladies and gentlemen. Let's talk about your project, Section 108. What is the USP, if you had to sum it up, for our audiences, and why did you sign this? What piqued your interest?
There are quite a few things that piqued my interest. First is the whole story. And Regina Khan, the director, had come and narrated it to me over Zoom actually. and I loved what I heard. But as far as the narration goes, it's really nice. You know, like sometimes you meet some directors who are so fabulous
I mean,
with
if I was a
with the
producer, I would
narration.
invest in this movie. The way he sold it to me, I was like, damn, 500 crores if you can't find somebody for 7 years, I'm gonna hide for. I shouldn't say that in front of the camera. Aise mat karna bhaiya. But yeah, that's what probably must have
Yeah.
piqued your.
So and also his energy, I really liked it, and working with Anis Bazmi and the whole production coming together, and Nawazuddin Siddiqui as well. The fact that someone so established, again, you know, this comes from someone who is now entering this industry and is still trying to find, you know, like the right kind of scripts and all of that. So when you have someone like a Nawazuddin Siddiqui backing a script, then you know that there's a certain value to that.
You're walking in the right direction, not lost in the lower.
Maybe, yeah, you know, at least it's giving. That's my way of analyzing it, and yeah.
Well, I wish you all the very best. I'm sure that's going to be your first feature, if I'm not mistaken.
My second Hindi
Your
feature.
second Hindi feature. What was the first?
एक लड़की को देखा तो ऐसा लगा.
एक लड़की को देखा तो ऐसा लगा. Ladies and gentlemen, that is the beautiful Regina Cassandra. She's got some magic. She's got a flair. That's something that you cannot avoid or cannot. You have to see it to believe it. Well, I wish you all the very best for Section 108. May your film flourish, and may it even go to the Oscars. From my words to God's ears. There you go. Anything
That's
that
a
you'd
lot,
like
Monty.
to say?
Thank you.
Just signing off to the audiences.
First of all, thank you guys for all the love. It feels so good to be loved all over the world. I've been to different parts of North America, and it's always nice to go
New York
back.
is the best, ladies and gentlemen. There's no better city than New York. I'm just partial. New York and New Jersey, that's my town.
Jersey, I'm sure.
you.
I have a lot of friends who live in Jersey as well, Jersey and Virginia. So
She gives
big
love to
shout
all.
out
Thank
to
you, guys.
everyone. Love you guys. Mwah.
Thank you, my love.